Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Ansu Fati with this very shocking report claiming that Ansu Fati has decided to leave Barcelona. He has several offers from Europe and realizes that Xavi does not like him and does not count on him as well. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as Chelsea and PSG are still very attentive of Pablo Gavi's situation. We are also going to discuss about that. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. In a very huge development, Manu Signs of AS is reporting that Barcelona prodigy Ansu Fati has decided to leave the club this summer. The 20-year-old Masia Gen has been a subject of transfer speculation all summer long, with Barca trying to offload him and generate revenue. However, Fati had remained firm on his stance of not wanting to leave the club this summer no matter what. But it often appears that the Spanish international has had a change of heart and he is now considering the possibility of leaving Barcelona. The aforementioned report claims that manager Xavi Hernandez had spoken to Ansu Fati a few weeks ago and told him that leaving would be the best option for him. The player, though, had stood firm on his ground and he told Xavi that he wants to stay and win his place back in the team. But now, Fati feels that despite his intentions, Xavi does not trust in him at all, with the manager calling on Ace Abde and Lamine Yamal ahead of him in the season opener against Getafe. Furthermore, it had been even suggested that Yamal could start ahead of Ansu in the next game against Cadiz in the absence of Rafinha. And with the club looking for another forward, 20-year-old Ansu Fati believes that there is not much of a chance he will receive a regular run. So as such, Ansu Fati has told his representatives to look for a destination for him this summer, and it is claimed that the 20-year-old wonderkid already has several proposals from some top teams across Europe. Atletico Madrid, for one, are also said to be interested, but there has been no offer from them yet. In the recent past, it has also been reported that an unnamed Premier League club is ready to offer 50 million euros for his signing. As such, it appears like Ansu Fati could very well be on his way out the transfer window closes, and the manner of his exit, be it loan or permanent, will be determined by the offer that arrive. Of course, I'm not too shocked about this because Ansu Fati's future ever since have been very uncertain after Xavi did not even rule out the possibility of the player leaving, especially after the Joan Gamper trophy. We saw Xavi in his interview when asked about Ansu Fati's future. He was like, we have the summer window till the end of this month, so let's see if he stays or not. That was Xavi's statement as I put it word for word. And you can imagine how hurtful can that be for a player who has always been there from day one trying to help Barca, except of last season where he had some issues. Not like he was injured, not like it was an injury problem, but Fati was not on his best version. But that did not mean anything like Fati shouldn't be out of the squad, because Xavi, from the look of things, is not happy at all. I don't know if it is because Ansu Fati's father came last season and was bashing on him, blasting Xavi, blasting Barca, and so on and so forth. Because I can see that Xavi is just trying to force things, like as if he have Ansu Fati's time. Xavi is just struggling to integrate Fati, but he does not count on him. That's just a bit of truth. And of course, Fati has been really disappointed. Fati has been very hurt. He has been very frustrated that the way this season is looking, he will not even have the game time that he wished to have. Maybe things will even be worse because we have now Ace Abde who have left loan and he's now permanently at Barca. We have Lamine Yamal, who looks set to be well participating in this season for Barca's senior team, which means Ansu Fati's time or his game time will take a drastic drop. And the player have surely analyzed all those things, all those factors into consideration and see that, look, if I stay here, I'm just killing my career because this manager, Xavi, does not count on me. And I think those are the thoughts that Fati will have. And after analyzing everything, I think he thinks it will be better off for him to depart Barcelona because staying might just end up destroying his career. Because Xavi will be trying to rotate most of the times, and Fati looks even way down the pecking order, below Yamin Lamal, which is really very crazy. Lamine Yamal is a great player, but he's still 16 years old. And if Xavi can start counting on Lamine Yamal before even putting Fati on the pitch, like what he did against Getafe, then I think it's something that Fati will really be frustrated about. So I think this should come as a shock to many Barca fans out there who have been really crying for Fati to stay. And Xavi has been making some terrible decisions. And I very much doubt how Xavi thinks before making a decision. Xavi, does he really think things thoroughly before making a decision? Because to be honest, there are a lot of, we can see a lot of flaws in this manager's decisions. And I ask myself, he's not making as a Barca-like manager. Because managers who are Barca-like, they do things differently. They play differently. Well, I'm not seeing that on a Xavi. I can't explain to you what Xavi really plays. Is he playing the attacking football that Barca plays? No. Xavi just play anyhow. You can't say this is a philosophy that we really like, or this is a philosophy that we are used to seeing Barca over the years. Then on to the final story of discussion. With the arrivals of Gundogan, Romeo also this summer, it appears that Barca midfield sensation Xavi has dropped down the pecking order in Xavi's plans. 19-year-old Golden Boy winner Xavi did not even have the best of pre-seasons because of an injury and only played just once in the Joan Gamper Trophy game. Following that, Xavi did not start against Getafe last week in the La Liga opener. As such, Sport is now saying that both Chelsea and PSG have revived interest in Xavi and are closely monitoring the player situation. Both Chelsea and PSG have been keen on the 19-year-old for a long time now. In fact, PSG have considered a move for him very recently, with Luis Enrique being a huge fan. However, none of it came to fruition. Xavi has never even thought of leaving Barca, and he's not even entertaining that possibility now. So neither Xavi or Barca are thinking about parting ways with a player keen on succeeding at Barca for a long time. At the same time, he wishes to play regularly, and Barca will have to manage the situation carefully. For now, Chelsea and PSG looking at Xavi's situation with keen interest. So with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.